Hey guys, before today's video, I want to tell you guys about JapanCodeSupply.com. It's a website that's based in Japan that digitally delivers iTunes Japan gift cards, Japanese PSN cards, Japanese Nintendo eShop cards, and more. If you use code 8BitEric, you get a discount off of an order of $50 or more. Just want to go ahead and tell you guys about this. It's another discount that you can get just by going to the website and using my code. I'm not getting any payment or any chargebacks for this, but it was something that I figured, hey, you know what? Something cool to share with my audience. Anyways, enough of the jibber jabber. Let's begin today's video. Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8BitEric. We're back, and today's game that I'm going to talk about is called Graveyard Keeper. Now, I played it on the Nintendo Switch, but it's also available cross-platform. And what exactly is Graveyard Keeper? Well, it's an interesting premise of a game. It's like Stardew Valley. You know, Stardew Valley is a huge sandbox type of game where you basically can do all sorts of daily activities, interact with NPCs, do things like go fishing, go mining, and explore and chop down trees and do all sorts of interesting daily stuff. Well, Graveyard Keeper is just that. In fact, the graphics, the way the game looks, and everything just screams right away Stardew Valley. And honestly, it's not a bad thing. I know there might be some people out there that think, oh, it's an unfair comparison to say that it's like Stardew Valley, and you're right. It's unfair, but Stardew Valley was such a great indie game that captured that essence of classic games like Harvest Moon that who wouldn't want to replicate it? And I think Graveyard Keeper does a unique way of actually replicating the Stardew Valley method. In fact, it has a dark atmosphere that your main character basically is killed or something in the early ages of the game, and you're like resurrected or placed in an era where there's a talking skull that kind of leads you around, assisting you in managing a graveyard. Yeah, you have like a little farmhouse and a graveyard that you have to maintain, and along the way you do side quests. Again, like I mentioned, you interact with the townsfolk, the villagers. There's like a inquisitor that has some kind of weird thing against like witches and stuff. It's kind of a pretty dark piece, and there's dead bodies. You're dealing with dead bodies. Your job is to literally do autopsies on these dead bodies and put them in graves and then decorate their grave. It's interesting. But then alongside with that, there's also mining. You can go mine for ores and different types of stones and stuff, and craft. There's a huge crafting system in this game. You can build everything from like, you know, chest, items, weapons, armor. It's basically like Stardew Valley, Minecraft, Harvest Moon, all these great classic sandbox games put together in one package, and I had quite a bit of fun. There's a lot to do in this game. There's like a time system where there's days of the week and different hours and stuff, so certain areas change. Certain NPCs come out at certain times of the night. They request for you to do mini quests. Usually there's a like fest quest or something like that where you have to go and grab some kind of item or destroy a certain amount of enemies or things like that in order to fulfill what they want. And a lot of the game is actually based on interacting with these NPCs, making sure they're happy, building a bond with them. Not exactly like a relationship per se, but there is that interaction that you see in most of these games where it's important to interact with NPCs and build up your bond and relationship with them to get like certain perks and benefits and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that are traditionally in RPG games of the sandbox nature. In Graveyard Keeper, there was just something about it that really resonated with me. I don't know if it was maybe like the dark type of atmosphere and tone. The game has like an eerie sense about it, and it was pretty addictive for the most part. And as you can combine, you know, your technologies, which in this game you develop technologies that allow you to create bigger and better machinery, better access to crafting and stuff like that, the game just opens up more and more. And I'm a sucker for games like this. These are time sinks. I mean, you got crops that you can start to do after a while. You can start to develop different things in your furnace. It's so much fun. I feel like I really can't do this game justice just talking about it. I've sunk quite a few hours in this, but my friend Irene from Isha Gaming actually did a review of this recently. She touched on this game and she had a great review of it, and she played several freaking hours of this. I think the one main thing that's missing from Graveyard Keeper is the fact that there's no online multiplayer. I think that's the one main thing that games like Stardew Valley have over this one. If there was to be a online multiplayer of Graveyard Keeper, honestly, this would be a huge contender for Switch Indie Game of the Year or Steam Indie Game of the Year or any kind of Indie Game of the Year when it comes to this game. This could easily be a contender for Indie Game of the Year already. I think it is a top 5 easily. If you have not played Graveyard Keeper yet, please do yourself a favor. Please go to your nearest Switch shop, PSN, Xbox Live, whatever that you have. If Graveyard Keeper is a game that is readily available to download on your console or platform of choice, grab it. I guarantee if you're into games like this, you will have a lot of fun. Even if you're not into games like this, this is a good game to start getting involved in that, because I actually had a lot of fun. I highly recommend checking out Graveyard Keeper. I mean, I trust me when I say it's solid. At least a 9 out of 10 in my book, guys. And that's it for today's review. Thanks a lot for watching, as always. If you are brand new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like. Comment down below, have you played Graveyard Keeper before? What game do you prefer that's in this sandbox genre? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. Peace out. Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric, and I just wanted to remind you guys that I will be at the Southeast Game Exchange in Greenville, South Carolina, Ric Flair Country. Can I get a woo in the comments, guys? Yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's my first time going to this convention, and I love it because it's up in that dirty, dirty South. So it's going to be August 24th and 25th. It is a 2-day con. I'm going to be road tripping up that way with Jay from the Shady J Show, and we're going to be joining several other guests here. We got JLove81, we got Riff from Pixel Game Squad, we got NES Addict. We have tons of people. Who do we got? Well, let me fill you in with that info right here. So if you want to come out, we got Ed and Nuzita. I don't know. I don't want to butcher your name, but apparently he programmed a lot of Apple II games, a lot of Saturn games, Genesis games. So he's a big wig gaming programmer. That's kind of neat. Maybe I'll bring something for him to sign. We got limited run games in the house. I'm going to be buying up all those Switch games that I missed out on. So you better be there or else I'm going to snatch them all up, guys. We also have Olivia Mears, Taco Bell herself, will be at this convention. I'm gonna definitely get a photo op with her. And then we also have, not to mention, some other YouTubers, Generation Gap Gaming, we have Rock Solid Productions, we have Your Player 2, Russ Lyman, holy crap, up and coming Russ Lyman, who's been getting all that momentum, will be here. Guys, come get him before he gets a gajillion subscribers. Then we also have, not to mention, BP Power, Kurt Weisman, we have Distant Star Cares. So there's a lot of guests that will be at this thing, but not to mention, you know what, forget us guests, because there's going to be games here. There's going to be games to buy left and right. You're going to be knee deep in video games, and there's going to be retro and modern video game tournaments, tabletop tournaments, lots of things to do, panels. Looks like a great time. So yeah, this is Southeast Game Exchange. Put the link to their website down below. Again, this is the 24th and 25th in Greenville, South Carolina. I definitely am looking forward to it. It's going to be great weather. It's not going to be too cold. It's not going to be too hot. It's going to be just right. And you know what? Maybe we could get a beer afterwards, guys. This is a family-friendly event. And I also will be having merch available. The 8-Bit Eric Club will be in full effect, so be sure to pick up a t-shirt, maybe get a picture with me, and let's become friends, because I love meeting each and every single one of you guys. So yeah, looking forward to it. Southeast Game Exchange, the 24th and 25th of August. I will see you there. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. You want to become part of the hashtag 8BE Nation, guys? Well, be sure to pick up your official merch, now available online. Link is below in the description. We got classic t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and even women's apparel. Don't forget, pick up your official merch now. And while you're at it, guys, feel free to watch the next video, or why don't you catch up on one that you might have previously missed. Thanks again, guys, for all the support. I couldn't do this without you. You guys are amazing, and don't forget to subscribe and click that like button if you are brand new. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.